Dispersed among the alluvium of this point bar are shells. Shells, shells everywhere. These shells all over the place, they are part of Corbicula fluminea, the Asiatic clam. You can find Asiatic clams in rivers and lakes of North America, particularly freshwater and brackish waters. There are some more in this creek. You've got a quieter stretch of this creek, the little pool, where you can see these clam shells just sitting there. As the name suggests, this type of clam is native to Asia, particularly East Asia, Southeast Asia. This is actually an invasive species. Invasive species, it is basically a non-native species that has been introduced to another habitat and is known for causing environmental harm to that habitat. One thing about the Asiatic clam, it can tolerate different types of substrate. It can bury itself among this rocky substrate, as you can see right there. It's burrowed in the rocks. Bivalves often burrow themselves into the layer of soil, or in this case, the rock that is there. Asiatic clams eat algae. Now, one might think, what is so bad about a clam that just eats algae? Asiatic clams eat a lot of algae. And with hardly any natural predators to eat Asiatic clams, they can consume a lot of algae that will essentially eat the native species out of house and home. There are other native species that eat algae. Makes it hard for them to eat when there is an invasive species eating that algae. The Asiatic clam got here. It was brought here as a source of food, and then people accidentally released it into the waters. People who would put Asiatic clams in their aquariums, it would get attached to ballasts, it would get attached to boats. It's important to consider the movement of things, people, plants, and animals. And in the case of invasive species, the movement of plants and animals as it applies to the environment. I hope you like this video. Be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And by the way, make sure to hit the bell next to subscribe. That's how you get notifications for when a video gets uploaded.